Hi Taurus, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of June, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month it's called Two Sides, One Story, and basically it's a reading that looks upon one situation, concern, relationship you might have in mind, where you're trying to evaluate kind of the positives and the negatives, the pros and cons of being energetically invested in such. So it's a reading that guides us through the understanding of what kind of shadow and light archetypes are being played out in that same very own experience. If you would like to know more details about that or any other of my services, again, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Taurus, I feel like some of you are very, secretive. You're like keen on hiding information for now or keeping things more private. There's a strong sense of reservation when it comes to information, when it comes to things about when it comes to things that are going on in your life, like how much money you're making, how's your job going, who you're dating, what you're up to. There's a lot of this type of intention to keep things more to yourself for some reason. It's like you don't want to. For some of you, you don't want to ruin it by making it exposed or public. So some of you are afraid to say something, to put things in the open, because you don't want, again, anything to, upset the positive flow of abundance or love or success that you're encountering. And some of you, this is about success. You're trying to hide your success for some reason, or you will be moving into this type of mindset of being challenged with this. One side of you that wants to celebrate, that wants to open up, that wants to reveal the good things occurring in your private life. Another side of you refusing to do that out of fear. The King of Pentacles is here in your challenge position, and it's representative of your energy, Taurus. So the challenge is found in you in the way of how either fearful or inflexible you might become in this statement of not getting to know yourself, like in the statement of not wanting to get others to know yourself, get the world to know yourself, get the world to celebrate you, get the world to see you. So some of you are in reality just trying to hide as well yourselves under this privacy, filter. The privacy need could be hiding another need, could be hiding the need to, it could be hiding another fear or another insecurity, that it's about the fear of being exposed, the fear of being celebrated, the fear of success, the fear of fame, the fear of being acclaimed, the fear of being seen, recognized. You might not want, again, something or someone to really see you during this time as you are, the vulnerable you, the needs of you. You might even not want someone to know, your likes and dislikes, your routines, what you think about, what you really think about, so what you really feel about. So it's complicated during this time to find a sense of agreement that just doesn't feel like just one-sided. When it comes to your relationships, when it comes to associations, you could be called selfish during this time. You could be called unavailable during this time. You could be called a lot of things that are reminders of perhaps things you're doing or trying to secure out of fear and not out of need, as I was trying to correct before. The Ace of Swords is here as your opportunity. You have a chance to win the battle, that it's more mental, intellectual than any other. You have an opportunity to reset your mindsets that keep you trapped or lonely, or that keep you, it's like keep you in this very me, myself, I kind of position where you pretend you don't need certain things you do, or that you're okay with certain things you're not. Some of you Taurus might be playing a lot of like poker face during this time and really wearing masks. Really, 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 really hard to get to know you, hard to get to know how you're feeling and thinking. There's a lot of question marks coming from the outside to you. You are in the spotlight, definitely. You are in the spotlight. You are in the center stage. You are drawing in attention, either wanting it or not wanting it. And when we don't want it is when we attract it the most, because it means that we have a challenge to face with ourselves. So, liking or not liking it, you're drawing attention. And the more attention you're drawing, or the more warmth you're drawing, the more compliments you might be receiving, the more kind of inaccessible you might become, or, the more you want to close yourself in your castle that might be materially fortune. You might have an immense material fortune, but emotionally might be on ruins. So be careful with just wanting to live for appearances and status, and not looking and addressing the real needs, so that later you don't have to suffer. I keep getting like that. There's something about looking to the problems now, so later you don't have to suffer. So if you know that your relationship you know is important has been suffering lately, look at that seriously. Take matters seriously, because you feel so empowered. Some of you Taurus feel so powerful in your position, and it's true, you have a lot of power here in mid-June. So you want to use this power wisely, but also to improve your life. And your life is, a selection of things. So what are you selecting? What is that you're selecting or not selecting during this time to be a part of your life for good reasons, for reasons to support you, to help you, to bring you, light, to bring you love, to bring you clarity, to bring you even more abundance. I feel like some of you Taurus are a lot in this self-made energy, which is great. This thing about working, having a lot of things, but then going home and being empty, silent home. If that is indifferent to you, if that doesn't make any, that doesn't affect you, okay, that's great. But if it does, if the loneliness, the silence, the withdrawal of emotional connection affects you, then you must work on it, because it means that you're hungry for something. You're denying yourself of a certain nutrient that you're becoming deficient of without need. I keep getting like so much about the needs, so much about your real needs versus the needs of the optics of what you would like in your ideal world to be, which would be total like a feeling here of being totally autonomous from dependency of any levels. And so when there's like this slight chance of something being too dependent, something asking from you interaction, and giving of yourself, you might struggle. For others of you, you could just be that you're in a moment where your career, your success is a priority. And because of that, some more private, intimate, personal matters just might be suffering with what you're putting right now as a priority. So I hope you have a great mid month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully, we'll see each other soon.